The internet had been awash with Raymond's crusade of making sure that people do not use his pictures as memes. Now today we explore that fight from the angle of social media terms of usage. We explore it from the angle of the law of the land, and we also explore it from the angle of whether or not it is cyberbullying. My name is Raymond Mujuni Vs UOT, and welcome to the case of Raymond versus UOT. The timeline is your courtroom, and you are the jury. Now, is it disrespectful to use someone's pictures on the internet without asking their permission? Or is it open season on the internet? And if you don't want your pictures used, well, you just do not put them on the internet. Now, joining us is Bwo, the poster child for free usage of people's pictures as memes. Bwo, welcome to the timeline. You have been on the receiving end of Raymond's criticism for using pictures without people's permission. Do you think Raymond has any valid concerns?
Thank you, David. And thank you for having me. Yeah. Now, here's how I look at it. If you feel within yourself, you have all these unnecessary emotions that are going to come out at the touch of a button, please don't put your picture up on the internet, because people will use it to do whatever they want. Some people will insult you. Some people, like me, will use it for their jokes and meme you. Yeah. And if you feel that will offend you, please don't put your picture up there. You can push your narrative using words, but if you use your pictures, it's on the internet. The public can do whatever they want with it, because internet people do not care. That is a simple truth you have to put in your head. Internet people do not care about your agenda, about your narrative. People are there to do what they want. And if you think that's disrespectful to you, don't put your picture up there.
Now, also joining us is @Kataha Raymond on Twitter. Raymond, now the internet is a very complicated place, especially as regards to controlling how people consume and use content. Do you think there are any grounds, legal or otherwise, for this your crusade, or is it just, your moral high standing?
Thank you so much, David. Of course, I'm happy to join the timeline all the way from Fort Portal in the western part of Uganda. Now, I'm happy to join this conversation too that I actually started. The use of people's photos as memes. Now, it's okay to have jokes on the internet. Everyone loves to have a joke or two. But also, respect of people online is something that we really fundamentally should look forward to. And Twitter addresses that. Twitter actually has rules on how you use content that you find on Twitter. You cannot use someone's photo without their consent.
Now, in the midst of all this, of course, has been you people on Twitter pitching in on the conversation. And Alan Senyonga, among many things, he had a whole thread about this. But this is what he said, and just could only pick out a few. You must always think a lot about the pics you share here, because once you click send, that pic is on its own. Namiri Lydia said, in her opinion, what you publish, how you use it, and how it's received has consequences for you and the subject of it. Now, Godiva also went on to say, boundaries are simple, all right? Someone draws a line. You either respect it or be a disrespectful douchebag. That's it, right? Benjamin Rukwenje had this to say. Now, he said, the internet does not play by your ordinary rules. To expect rationality is futile. But what does the law really say about this according to our constitution?
Yeah, no doubt social media presents a challenging scenario given the few controls. However, if you use someone's photo without their permission, you risk being sued in invasion of privacy, infringement of copyright, defamation, and lawful use of property. One may not successfully sue the site such as Facebook or Instagram because, first of all, you accepted the terms when you signed up, and also because they have different privacy options. But definitely the offender can be sued, and so it's not an encouraged practice for people to just keep using people's photos without permission.
Now, so there you have it, The opinions are in. And you, the jury, have to make a decision. Get onto our Facebook page, our Twitter or Instagram, or in our YouTube comments and let us know what you think. All right, that is @thetimeline256. But as always, you know what? The meme that will not be shameful being shared is when you have cleared your son's school fees or invested newly in that business because you got that injection of cash from Mocash. *165 *5# is the number that you need to remember. From the entire team that puts this together, God bless, have yourself a very, very beautiful day, and happy surfing.